Welcome back to This Week at ISU. I'm your host, Quincy Henry. This week, we have Sycamore Safe Day, Give to Blue, and more. This Week at ISU starts right now. Student Government Association hosted Sycamore Safe Day on Wednesday. This event was a part of Sexual Assault Awareness Month and provided students with resources. Organizations that tabled included Title IX, the students included counseling, campus police, and more. Students had the chance to connect with these organizations by asking questions and playing games. Mark your calendars for April 15th because that's when the annual Give to Blue Day is. It is the university's biggest fundraising and engagement day. There is a wide variety of events scheduled to help involve students. Several donor competitions will be taking place, with different organizations and departments competing to see who can donate the most money to the university. Last week, Title IX kicked off Sexual Assault Awareness Month with their floats for a support event. Let's hear more about this event from Olivia Schultz.
So the event here today is a Sexual Assault Awareness Month kickoff. It is to kind of celebrate, support, and spread awareness around sexual assault. So we've got lots of offices collaborating with us today. We have the Student Activities and Organizations, the Counseling Center, we have the Advocacy and Accessibility Resource Center, Project Success, and we have the Council on Domestic Abuse from Terre Haute here, CODA. So we're all here kind of just bringing awareness to a really important topic and kind of trying to do it in a positive light. My favorite part, I think, is seeing students come in and interact with the different offices and the different tables and learning something, getting resources, writing some sort of message, just kind of making an impact on students, whether that be they're learning something new or maybe getting a resource that they needed or meeting people who can help them.
On Wednesday, the Career Center had two different events that the students could attend to meet potential employers. The first was the Criminology and Student Security Studies of Career Event Fair. Over 50 agencies attended to network with students. These agencies range from federal, state, local, to private. It was a great opportunity for students majoring in criminology. The other event was the Spring Job Jamboree. Students could gather at the fountain to meet potential employers. This was a great opportunity for students of all majors. The warm weather made it perfect for the event to attend on that beautiful Wednesday afternoon. The Center for Education Abroad also had a table set up at the fountain during this time. They talked to students about the opportunities they had available to them for studying abroad. Ice cream sundaes were also available for the students to enjoy, with lots of different toppings. The Office of Student Activities and Organizations will be hosting the Sycamore Leadership Awards on April 12th. The event celebrates students and organizations for their contributions to campus. Make sure to attend and celebrate their nominees for their dedication to the community. This week for sports, we're going to be highlighting what's been happening beyond the plate of Sycamore baseball team. Let's swing over to Jackson Ennis to hear more information.
Sycamore baseball has kicked off its 2026 season with success, sitting in second place in the Missouri Valley Conference. Big performances from guys like Carter Beck, Mason Rell, Amelia Ihle, Caden Miller, and Ty Brooks have helped put the Sycamores right in the mix. But it takes more than star players to keep a program rolling. It takes an entire organization, and that's where sophomore Jimmy Price comes in. In his first years at Sycamore, Price has taken one of the most important roles you never see, serving as a student manager for the Indiana State baseball team. Price is the guy who keeps everything moving behind the scenes. While the cameras follow the players, he's doing the jobs most people never think about. He's catching bullpens, grabbing foul balls, collecting bats, putting the bases in, and even keeping the umpires hydrated. It's not glamorous, but it matters, and the team feels it every single day.
More I bullpen catch as well, so working with the pitchers, just making sure they get a feel for having a guy back there. During the game, it's a lot more. We do bases, and then I I'm getting pass balls, foul balls that are still in the field, working with the umps to make sure they're hydrated, make sure they got baseballs and everything that they need, and making sure I bring energy to the guys in the dugout, and helping out as much as I can.
And for Price, this isn't just busy work. Baseball's been part of his life since he was a kid, something that's always felt like home.
I've been playing since I was a kid. T-ball started when I think was 3 or 4. Played baseball all throughout high school. At Warren Central, we were pretty good. We had some good guys there. Loved the team. Fortunately, I wasn't able to play college anywhere, but I landed here, and being in the atmosphere is what I really wanted. So I'm thankful to be here.
This is actually Price's first year in Terre Haute. When he transferred from Purdue Fort Wayne, he wasn't sure what his place would be, and somehow ended up in the perfect spot.
Basically, I was at Purdue Fort Wayne, and I reached out to their coach for baseball to be a manager, practice player, walk-on, or anything. And I never really heard back, but due to financial, I came here, and I reached out to one of our coaches. His name was Nick Gobert, a great guy. He referred me to our old ops guy, which was Mason LaGrange. I don't know if you heard of him. He basically said, you're more than welcome. If you could just meet me here at the field. And I showed up one day. He asked me a couple questions, and it was right then and there. He said, okay, be here by 10:30 tomorrow. I was like, perfect.
And even with the long hours and the mundane jobs, Price loves every bit of it. Being part of this program means something to him, and he doesn't take it for granted.
I'm grateful to be here. This team's basically everything I have here at Indiana State, and they treat me like that, and it's a great family to be a part of.
Sycamore baseball's success comes from talent and toughness, but also from people like Jimmy Price. He may not step into the batter's box, but his impact shows up in every inning.
That was Jackson Ennis from the Force. The weather has been absolutely beautiful this week. Let's see what next week's weather looks like.
Thanks, Quincy. Sycamores, if you look around me, the greenery's really starting to come through. Now that it's April, you can really expect to see the rain. Just look at our forecast this week. Our high this week is 86 on Tuesday, and our low is 70 on Saturday, with showers expected on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Back to the studio.
This week for Health Minute, we'll be discussing sexual assault awareness. Next week, we will be talking about how to prevent workplace violence. Let's head over to Amelia Ihle for Health Minute.
Hey Sycamores, welcome back to Health Minute. I'm Amelia Ihle. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Let's talk a little bit more about what sexual assault is and what it means to consent. Sexual assault is any type of non-consensual contact or behavior, including forced or coerced sexual acts, unwanted touching, or penetration. Sexual assault is a range of behaviors including rape, attempted rape, fondling, kissing, and any other forced sexual acts. It is defined by the absence of consent. Anything that is not an enthusiastic yes is a no. This does also include when a person is forced, manipulated, or unable to consent due to drugs, alcohol, or incapability of making that decision. Sexual assault can be committed by anyone, including friends, strangers, your spouse, or even family members. Consent must be freely given, enthusiastic, and informed. It is not valid if coerced and can be withdrawn at any time. Coercion is asking for someone over and over again until the person you're asking just gives in and says yes. For consent to be valid, it must also be fully informed. Poking a hole through or slipping off a condom during sex or lying about being on birth control does not count as informed. Therefore, it would be considered assault. And lastly, consent must be enthusiastic. And I guess is not a yes. Situations where a person cannot give consent include being asleep, being on drugs or under the influence of alcohol, or being underage. Remember that anything other than a yes is a no. Thanks for joining us, and check back next week for more healthy tips and tricks. Back to the studio.
Thanks for joining us this week. If you would like to get involved with Sycamore Video, or if you have any events that you would like for us to cover, send us an email at isu-sycamorevideo@indstate.edu. Check us out on our Instagram at Sycamore Video-ISU Student Media or Sycamore Video on YouTube. See you next week, Sycamores.